This video tutorial is to show you how to access professional learning courses in Frontline. I'm going to start out here on the Frontline absence management page since most of you are familiar with how to get here. So once you're here on this page, you're going to go up here to the upper left-hand corner and you're going to see there's a drop-down arrow next to absence management. When you click on this, you're going to see it drops down and it gives you some other choices. The choice that you should see is professional growth. If you don't see this, you're going to have to email me, Jeannie Seabridge, at seabridgej@fccps.org so I can make sure that your account has been activated. So once you see this, you're going to go ahead and select it, and as soon as you select it, your window is going to change and it's going to take you to the professional development side of Frontline. When you come here, you're going to see over here on the left, there's an activity catalog. You're going to click on this and you're going to navigate to the top to where it says District Catalog and select. Inside of the catalog, you may see some things down in here, but what I want you to do is to go here to Event, and I want you to select Frontline Online Professional Learning. This is where all of the online content has been housed. You're going to have to hit search, and as soon as you hit search, you're going to get, in alphabetical order, a very large list of different online courses that are available for you. There is something here for everybody. You'll see that there are also going to be some things as you navigate through that are from Safe Schools that I brought over into Frontline. So if you find something here from Safe Schools, you're going to select it, but what it's going to do is it's going to route you to Safe Schools where you're going to have to go ahead and log into Safe Schools to finish the course. So again, as you can see, there's a lot of information here. And for example, here's one of the Safe Schools ones here. I even tagged it Safe Schools so that you would know. This one would be good for food service personnel. So if I click on this, I'm going to show you what this looks like. You can sign up for it. And you're going to notice that you don't see anything. You're like, well, I just signed up. What am I supposed to do? That just made it available inside of your learning plan. So over here on the left, you're going to click on Learning Plan. And when you click on Learning Plan, under My Requests, you're going to go down a little bit where it says Approved End or In Progress. And here you're going to see that course that I just selected, Safe Schools, Food Services, Civil Rights, and Food Service. So to be able to start the course, I'm just going to select on Manage. And when I select Manage, it's going to give me a few options here, but I want to go ahead and launch this activity. It's going to give me the description a little bit of that activity again, and it's going to say that it's going to log my time inside of my portfolio, which I'm going to show you a little bit later. So I'm going to launch. When I hit launch, since it is a Safe Schools video, it's going to route me to the Safe Schools. You can see the web address up here. And what it's going to do is it's probably going to prompt me to log in. But once I do log in, it's going to take me straight to that module that I selected. And here you can see I'm not on the home page of Safe Schools. I'm right here inside of the module Civil Rights and Food Service. So once I'm here, I can go ahead and I can start the course. Now you're going to notice that it's broken down into 3 areas. So I have administrative staff, I have like regular staff, and then I have a Spanish version of this course. So you're going to go to the one that best suits your role, and then when you select that, it will go ahead and launch that course outside of Frontline. Okay, so that's a Safe Schools course. And this should look familiar since most of us had to finish these courses when we were doing our compliance training over the summer. So let's say that you're just going to do a regular course inside of Frontline. So I'm going to go ahead and navigate back to Frontline. And again, just to kind of repeat the cycle, I'm going to go to Activity Catalog, District Catalog. And in my events, I'm going to go to Frontline Online Professional Learning and search. This time I'm going to pick a different course that's not a Frontline course. So let's say, for example, anger management. It might be something that I'm interested in learning a little bit more about. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select this one. Again, I need to sign up. And again, you won't see it until you go to your learning plan. And then in your learning plan, under your requests, approved and or in progress, you're going to see it located in here. So this is going to look a little different than the Safe Schools. When I click on Manage, okay, this all looks familiar. Launch activity and launch. So now, instead of routing me outside into the Safe Schools platform, it's going to keep me here in Frontline since this is Frontline content that I am using. And it's going to go ahead and open up this online course for me to go ahead and get started. If for some reason it doesn't launch, basically what that means is that you probably have your pop-up blocker on, so you're going to have to allow pop-ups for this to work. So it's going to look a lot like Safe Schools. You're going to see a little video tutorial. It's going to go through here. And once you get through one section, it's going to have you click on the arrow to navigate to the
Learning
next
outcomes.
section.
After finishing this course, you will be able to recognize compassion fatigue and use simple self-care techniques that will help you recover from compassion fatigue.
Right. You're going to notice that there's also going to be a few quizzes maybe or a little test at the end. You can take a look at this and open up a side panel which shows you what the components are of this course, so that you know what to expect as you're working your way through it. And you can see there is a little quiz at the end. Typically, they give you a little certificate at the end as well that you can have for your records. One nice thing about the Frontline courses is that it automatically knows when you complete the course, and once the course is completed, you will receive points inside of your transcript. We also know that when you finish courses in Safe Schools, it just won't be automatic that it goes on your transcript. We'll have to manually add that in, but you will get credit for that as well. So speaking of your transcript or your portfolio, how do you see that information? So to be able to see that, I'm going to go over here. Instead of my learning plan, I'm going to go to my info. And in my info, there's two locations here. The one is my portfolio. So if I click on that, what it's going to do is it's going to show my portfolio. It's going to show all of the professional learning that I had done in the system. Will show up here with the date and how many hours I accrued from doing that. And here you can see I have 2 years worth of records. Another place where you can look is inside my info. If you go down to transcript at the bottom, you get this nice PDF, which I think is a little bit nicer than your portfolio if you plan on printing it out. A lot of times teachers will use this for their recertification points when they're due. And here you can see again the date, the title of the online course, the amount of hour credit that you're getting for that course, and then it totals up to the amount of hours that you've achieved. So there's a lot of good stuff here. I'm hoping that you take the opportunity to go through this and to be able to see some of the courses and to try them out. And hopefully you learn something as you're doing that. Have a great day.